What's up guys, it's your girl Faith and I'm back with another video. Welcome back to Becoming Dr. Kaluba. If you are new to this channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you like my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Please don't mind my tongue, I just had blueberries. But yeah, today I thought to have you guys come along with me to attend the Midwest Metabolism meeting. It's being held in Chicago, so I am traveling there today. The meeting is going to be held tomorrow, and I thought it would be nice to have you guys come along with me as we tour what other people are doing in research. I will also be presenting a poster during the meeting. So yeah, come along with me and explore the world of research. I'm really excited for this trip. I haven't really toured Chicago before, so I'm hoping to get the opportunity to do that today. So yeah, I'll have you guys come along with me. See you soon. Hey guys, so I just arrived in Chicago not long ago. Just got to the hotel where I will be staying for my time here up until Friday morning. So a few things to point out. So far it is beautiful. Just with the few things that I've seen, it's a very beautiful place. So I'm excited to explore what little bit I can in the time I have. So tomorrow is the day of the meeting. And so it'll be a packed thing, a full day's thing. But today I'll have the opportunity to do whatever it is that I want to do. So my plan is to at least not stray too far. I want to go see the riverwalk, as well as the bean, the Chicago bean. I want to go check that out. I also want to get some food because I'm hungry. So I'm yet to decide where I'm going to go, but I'll definitely show you guys where I end up having my lunch. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm very grateful. I'm thankful to God for traveling mercies that I even got here in one piece. So, and I'm excited for what's in store for tomorrow as well. I do need to prepare for the poster presentation. Granted, this is a project that I've been working on for close to 2 years now. But I mentioned that to say I've talked about it so many times, so many times. But I still think it's important to do your prep before you do any kind of presentation. I think that's necessary. So I plan to take the time to at least do that, to at least work on that this afternoon, so, or evening. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys through that, but I'm also excited for tomorrow, get to see what other presenters have are working on. So for the institute where I work, there are 3 presenters. One of them is my lab mate. She's a postdoc in our lab, who will be presenting at the meeting tomorrow. So I'm very excited to see how they do, as well as like what other people are working on. So I'm excited for that. And you guys probably know, or at least I'm here to share. Let me just say it right now. I'm applying to grad school this year, and so I'm excited to see what the schools I'm interested in are looking at. Specifically, like within the Midwest area, I'm interested in 4 schools. So I'm interested in University of Chicago, also called uchicago. I'm interested in Northwestern, University of Michigan, as well as the Van Andel Institute Graduate School. So the 4 in the Midwest area that are going to be, I'm expecting each one to be represented in some capacity. So I'm excited to see what research is going on in other places and make connections. So yeah, I will make a separate video soon enough going over, you know, my decision to apply to grad school this year, the schools that I have decided to apply to, what exactly led to me deciding to apply to the schools I'm applying to. I'll make a separate video about that and share that with you, because I certainly want to document that journey with you guys. So yeah, so that's that for today. I'm just gonna take a little bit of time to just have some, you know, downtime, relax, and then get to explore the city a little bit. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. What's up, guys? So I just got back a few minutes ago from my gallivanting, getting to tour into the downtown area of Chicago, and I must say I am blown away. I am absolutely blown away. Chicago is so beautiful, guys, and I haven't even seen the whole city. It is absolutely beautiful. The architecture, the blend of modern and vintage architecture. Plus nature. It is just, and today was such a beautiful day. I'm just blown away. I really am blown away. And I couldn't help but think to myself, there is absolutely no way. There is no way you can tell me that there is no God. There is just absolutely no way. Because to have the mind that can imagine such beautiful structures and the blend of them, and then even implement that, you can't tell me that God did not create such a mind. You really cannot tell me that. Like, and the nature, it was just so beautiful. I am absolutely blown away. And at the same time, I'm asking myself and I'm asking God, like, why am I here? Why am I here? It's so humbling. It is so humbling to get to experience and see such beauty that I'm not deserving of to see. So it's just, I'm so grateful. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm glad. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share it with you. It's absolutely beautiful. If you ever have the capacity, or you know what, if God designs for you to come visit, I pray that you get to visit, because this was not anything intentional for me to even come here. I'm here on a work trip, and to even have the day before a conference meeting to myself to just do whatever it is, you know, that I would have wanted to do, it's a blessing, you know. So I pray that if God has designed that you get to visit this place, or get to visit any place outside of home or what you are used to, I pray that you have a good time and that you get to experience that in its fullness. But yeah, I'm very happy to have experienced the beauty of Chicago. It is absolutely beautiful, and there are quite a number of people I could sense were tourists, you know, so it felt good. Especially, I emphasize that because I was scared. I was honestly scared of getting out to tour. As you know, I'm an international for one. It's my first time being in Chicago for like this purpose. If I've been in Chicago in the past, it's to fly in and out of the country, but never to just like be here, stay here, tour, or for work, never. So I was a bit scared, especially because in as much as Chicago is a beautiful city, it also has a very high crime rate in comparison to other cities in the States. And so I was very scared, because I was like, okay, so what's going to happen? What's the vibe here? Like, will I be safe enough to like walk out and do things? Because I don't really know the know-how. I'm not from here. And I've been praying over this past week, like, God, I really want to see, you know, especially because, like I mentioned earlier, there's also a very good school that I'm considering here. So I was like, okay, you know, how bad is it? Is it restricted to certain areas? And just what does it look like? And I know some people have said like, oh, it's actually not that bad. It's dependent on the area you're in. So it was like, okay, you know, let's do this. But yeah, I'm so thankful to have had the opportunity to just walk out and go. The riverwalk was like 15 minutes walk away, and the bean was 20 minutes walk away. So it was nice to take that walk. It felt like a workout. I got my workout in, I got my steps, which was great. But yeah, ultimately, I'm also just very grateful for just being able to feel safe. That was very important to me, and I felt safe. So I thank God for that. That has been a blessing. And now I'll leave this place like having such beautiful memories of Chicago. So yeah, I'm very, very happy, very mind blown. But for the rest of my day, it's currently 4:08 p.m. So my plan, I need to get this in order, but let's just go over the things that I have to do this evening. So I do want to get dinner at some point, but I want to also prep for the poster session tomorrow. So I want to make sure that I go over some things, go over the flow that I want to utilize for the poster session. Then what else do I need to do? I also want to edit this video. By the way, I forgot to mention, of course I ate at Nando's. Of course I ate at Nando's. I was so happy. I forgot for a second that there's Nando's in Chicago. So first and foremost, I was looking for African places to eat African food. Whenever I have the opportunity to get African food, I'm going to do that. I miss food from home, so I'm going to seize the opportunity. But I couldn't find any location that was within walking distance. But then I remembered Nando's. I was like, let me check. And indeed, there was a Nando's 2 minutes away. I was so happy. I am so proud. I'll just say I'm so proud of South Africa. Nando's is a South African restaurant, and I am just so proud to see a chain like Nando's be here on this side of the world. So it made me so happy. The feel reminded me very much of home, very much Southern African vibes, and I really like that. More so, in my walk like to Riverwalk and the Bean, there was another branch of Nando's, and I know there are multiple branches of Nando's within Chicago. So I was like, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. But yeah, so I want to work on some YouTube stuff. And then my goal is to be in bed by 9. So I still need to shower, make sure I eat in good time, and get into bed by 9 p.m. So yeah, I'm gonna step away for a bit to try to get those things together. But yeah, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. Let me go over my little rundown of this afternoon. But yeah, I'm so excited. This place is so beautiful, and ultimately I'm very thankful and very humbled. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Morning, guys. Today is the morning of the Midwest Metabolism meeting, and so yeah, I just finished getting ready and I'm about to head out to go for breakfast. The program is quite packed. It's a number of back-to-back talks, a couple of breaks, and then we're gonna go for lunch. Lunch and the poster session are combined, so I don't even know if I'm gonna get the chance to eat, but we move. So I'm gonna take you through the program. It's set to end at, I think that's 5:30. There's gonna be a reception for an hour, and then we're free to do whatever it is that we want to do. So yeah, but just a quick fit check. So this is what I'm wearing. Just some pants, a shirt. I like orange. I think it looks nice on my skin, and some loafers. But yeah, see you guys soon. What's up, guys? So today is Friday, the day after the Midwest Metabolism meeting. And I thought to give you guys a rundown as well as share the highlights from the program yesterday. I really wanted to do this last night, right after the program, but I was just so tired. It was a very long day, so I thought to share with you today. I traveled back home safely, thank God. So yeah, I'm happy to share the things that I got to learn during that time. The program was being hosted by Northwestern University in downtown Chicago. The day was scheduled to have 4 blocks of different presenters. So there was the first block of about 4 presenters who would present for 15 minutes. So 4 presenters would go do their 15-minute presentation, then would have a 10-minute break, and then the second session would start. Similar arrangement, 4 presenters, and then we had our lunch break, and then we had a third block of 4 presenters, break for 10 minutes, and then another block of presenters where the last presenter was the keynote speaker who spoke for close to an hour before we had the reception at a separate venue. It was a few minutes walk from the venue, the first venue. So yeah, a couple of things from the program itself. There were quite a number of presenters, like I mentioned, who were talking about things within the field of metabolism, which was really nice to listen to. I really enjoy the kind of research that I currently do. I specifically work in cancer metabolism, but there was a variety of different avenues of metabolism that people are venturing in at the conference. Now, I couldn't take videos of it because a lot of, if not all, the presenters were showing unpublished data. And so, of course, I couldn't take videos of their slides and whatnot. So I unfortunately couldn't share that side to things, but I could at least give a general view of the things that I really like listening to. So, like I mentioned, I work in the field of cancer metabolism, but there were a number of like different things that people are doing under the umbrella of metabolism, which was really cool to hear. Like some people are working with muscle fibers, others are using organisms like fruit flies or Drosophila melanogaster. Others are using, I know at a separate conference, some people are using C. elegans, which is like your worms. Yeah, a certain type of worm. But yeah, there are a number of people doing different things. Also within like cancer metabolism, some people are working with like glioblastomas in the brain. Others are working mostly with like pancreatic cancers. So it was really nice to delve in like different aspects of metabolism and listen to what different people are doing. Others are like working with different signaling pathways, looking at different signaling molecules or nutrients, be it like amino acids, seeing what role they play and how restricting or taking away certain amino acids or taking away certain lipids, the kind of impact it has on the metabolism of cancer cells. And the overall goal of all this is to determine ways in which we could sort of manipulate the system so as to find a way to address things like cancer or different diseases like what's one of them that's being worked on? I forget. But different conditions like muscular dystrophy for those who are working with muscle fibers. Some are trying to address diabetes. So it was just very interesting to really like look at the different ways that we could tackle this just within metabolism. For one, there's biology is very, very broad. There are so many different ways you could look at this, but at the same time, it's also connected in one way or the other, which is why I really, really enjoy biology. But it was just really nice to see the different things people are doing. Some people are working with NAD, others are working with NADPH, others are working with so many different things, in the body, in the cell, and just seeing how we can find a way to address the current issues that people are facing. So yeah, it was just overall very interesting, very informative. Had me thinking about different ways I could also look at my current project, which was really nice, a nice takeaway. And then the keynote speaker was a distinguished professor from UW-Madison. So one of the things, again, I should mention, there were a number of people from different schools. There were actually a couple of principal investigators or PIs whose research I'm interested in. So it was really nice to also get the opportunity to talk to them, interact with them, get their views on, just how to best go about the application process, things to look for, things to think about, things to prepare for. That was really nice, really informative, and I will one day take the opportunity to share that information with you guys. But yeah, there were people from schools like UW-Madison, or University of Wisconsin-Madison, University of Chicago, Northwestern University, University of Michigan, the Van Andel Institute, There were also people from, I believe that's University of Illinois at Chicago, or in Chicago, one of the other, UIC. Yeah, it was just a great opportunity to network as well, which was mostly, I think, what the reception was about. Now, I must mention, I am not the best, at it. At least I don't think I'm the best at networking. It's still a skill that I'm trying to learn, especially after a long day. Oh my goodness. Especially after a long day, my social battery was quite low, but I mean, it's a very unique opportunity. You have to network. So I still seize the opportunity to talk to people, and I'm really grateful for that. I have a lot of emails to send this coming week and a lot of people to get in touch with, but just even having that in itself is something that I'm grateful for. A couple of different things that I've learned even with networking, especially on this end of the world. I feel one thing that I've learned in the field of science so far is that for the most part, a number of the people I've met don't like to be referred to as like Dr. so-and-so or Professor so-and-so. They go on first name basis, which for me was very different, at first, but something I'm warming up to. There also another way I used to look at things, which I'm trying to get away from, is from a place of like seniority or a certain hierarchy, such that when I go to like networking events, I would be overthinking having to have a conversation with certain people because of the positions that they have, or the amount of work they contribute to the field. So I would be so hesitant to have a conversation with them because I'd be thinking like, oh, I'd be second guessing everything that I have to say or that I'm thinking to say. But a lot of these people, at least so far, the people that I have met, they're just regular people who like science. Regular people who just really like science and are passionate about what they do. So if you're also a person who gets nervous at the thought of like networking in the field, just bear that in mind. A lot of these people are just regular people who just enjoy science. And one thing I also observed yesterday was that people go off topic. Like, they don't always stick to science. And granted, as an international student, one of the things I'm recognizing about myself is just the cultural differences. So it's something I'm becoming more aware of, to say like, okay, it's a different culture. People do things differently. People are a bit more relaxed about certain things. So I don't have to think about certain things too much. So it's something that I'm learning. But yeah, it's okay to ask questions. Like, ask questions, ask what you want to know, ask what you're intrigued by. So that's definitely something that I learned yesterday. And talk about the things that you're interested in. And feel free to ask if you want to like make a connection with them, or you want to reach out to them, ask them for their email or whatever. But so that's what I got to learn yesterday. But after that, I left the event, I think about maybe an hour 15 into it. Like I said, I was really tired, and I just wanted to have a good meal and go shower and sleep. I did that. I had a meal with two of my colleagues, which was really nice. And then called it a night. So overall, my experience was really good in Chicago. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the opportunity to make those connections, as well as just learn what is going on in the field. yeah, so that was my overall, I guess, view of this program and my experience at the metabolism meeting. If you guys have any questions for me, definitely feel free to drop them in the comments, or feel free to reach out to me via email. I have my email in the description. I'm definitely very happy to chat with you. But yeah, I will have my next video. I already have my next video prepped that I am working on. So my plan is to share that with you guys soon. I have a lot on my mind for the channel. A lot of content I really want to share with you. I have just been so preoccupied. Work has been busy, but hopefully I get to share good news with you guys. And yeah, like I stated, I'm currently applying to grad school, so I do want to share that journey with you guys. I've mentioned here and there, even within this video, at least 2 schools that I am planning to apply to, uchicago and Northwestern, but I will share with you guys extra details in a separate and more direct or specific video. So yeah, please take care of yourselves, guys. I hope that you can, whatever point you are in your journey or your career, I strongly recommend that you trust God's process. Walk with God, be with Him, and follow His guidance in whatever field you are in. Trust me, He knows best. He truly knows best, and He will open the doors that He desires for you to walk through. So that is the faith that I am living by in every other area of my life. I couldn't have done anything that I've accomplished at this point without God, you know, and even the things that I have up to now, even the things I've experienced, even this past week, I never saw myself being in this position, but God saw it fit. So trust God with your journey. You may not know we don't know where we're going to be in the next few minutes, in the next year, in the next few months, in the next decade, but God knows all that. So trust God's process and trust Him with your career, trust Him with your everything would be my advice to you. So please take care of yourself, guys, and stay blessed. See you next time. Bye.